Now we're seeing a trend out here with non-alcoholic drinks, and I've heard not to call them mocktails because
Oh,
that's,
really?
yeah, spirit free, I think is one of the terms they're used, but we're seeing a bigger trend with people want to be social. They want to get out there and go out with their friends, drinking, but not
Mhm.
necessarily have the alcohol. We're experimenting more and more with that. And that's been a lot of fun. We have a test group. I say once a week
Oh,
they come in and we give them a sample of the alcoholic one and the non-alcoholic one. And
mhm.
then it's a quiz. So last week was gin. This week one was the tequila one. And this week stumped them. They could not
Really?
tell which was which. And so that was
Wow.
a lot of fun
Mhm.
because you want the flavor, you want the social aspect of it, but you don't always want the alcohol. And people drink or not drink for several different reasons, and they just want to fit in. And they
Right.
don't want to be called out necessarily either for not having an alcoholic drink or non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's always
that's been
kind of tension. If you're there with everyone drinking and you're not, there's tends to be a tension. So you can help them save face.
exactly. I was at a
Mhm.
business dinner not too long ago and I sat next to this lady and she ordered something off the menu and I can't remember what it was called. It had a cool name, of course. And then she goes, that way people won't ask questions. And I'm like, oh, how long have you been sober? And she goes, 7 years. And she's a sponsor. And she goes, I just don't like the pressure or having to explain myself. And so by having different names for cocktails
Mhm.
where the group doesn't know, and it was a gorgeous drink when it arrived.
Yeah.
And I just thought that hit home. That was really cool. It's like she was saying that she wants to fit in, she wants to be a part of the group, and she doesn't want to explain herself. And I
Right.
find myself even test marketing. I'll go out and order something, and it's amazing how good some of these drinks
Right.
are. And you just
Yeah.
don't have the effects. Sometimes it's a
Mhm.
business meeting, sometimes you want a glass of wine, but at least
Right.
there's choices there.
Yeah. Yeah. You're accommodating an ever growing market of people who aren't drinking. Is actually, I'm sure you see it, is a lot of people, especially younger people, who are drinking less or not drinking at all. I see that growing among, especially like people my age, just not
Right.
wanting to do it as much.
The ABV is actually much lower with a lot of the new cocktails coming out and the
Mhm.
new beers.
Yeah,
So it's been an
I could see
interesting
that.
turn in the market.
Yeah, I don't know how much that helps with alcohol sales, but at least you got people coming out for fun and they know that they can get a good, what do you say, spirit-free drink at your center.
And you're not losing that part of the market.
Mhm.
You've got everybody ordering beverages. So where that person might not have ordered anything or done the glass of water or soda. So there is an upcharge there as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm sure the margins on some of these ingredients are pretty good as well.
Exactly.
Like Pepsi, for instance, is good margin.
It
Mm,
is. And BPA has a great Pepsi program, thanks to
they
Amy Curry.
do.
Had to plug
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, the best. I still don't understand it why any center, because I talk to them every now and then who aren't members, and I don't quite understand it at this point. It
Why
pays
they
for
wouldn't be a
itself.
member?
Why they wouldn't, like why, I don't understand why any center wouldn't want to join.
I don't know. I
Mhm.
couldn't tell you. I think it's a great program. I think we talked on our last phone call, we talked a little bit about coming into the industry from the dental field.
Yeah.
I bowled league, but I was never secretary of a league, never worked in a center. And all of a sudden, we have a center and it's go time. We went to our first meeting for Oregon bowling proprietors, and everyone was amazing. They basically said, if you need help with food costs or league ideas or anything, just give us a call. And it blew my mind. Couldn't
Right.
believe that people are
Mhm.
so willing to help. And I attribute all of our success and being in business 17 years later to BPAA because they have the education, they have the programs, and most of all, the people. They keep you going. It's just a
Mhm.
really good group of people.
Yeah. Yeah, just super welcoming, I'd say. That's one thing that really stuck out to me is as long as you're there to help bowling, they couldn't be happier to help you as well.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's like that phone a friend, when you get on those game
Yeah,
shows and you're like,
right.
what's the answer? What's the answer?
Yeah.
So phone a friend.
Mm. Except you're not limited to one, it's unlimited,
It is unlimited.
unlimited phone of friends.
Exactly. And when you learn something, you want to share it. You figured
Right.
something out. You got to
Hmm.
share it.
Exactly. That's the whole idea behind this podcast we put together is we have that great resource. We have expo people coming together, but this is just one more way to try to get some of these things out there in a different format, just on short little quick videos. Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 10 of them a week. Subscribe to learn more and keep learning about what's working in the industry. Talk to you then.